Yes, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Squared Circle. I'm with a very close friend of the channel, EMGM Sports, the creator of the channel, Enzo. Enzo, brother, this is your debut on this channel, bro. How's it feeling?
Oh, good, Joe, man. I'm happy to be here. Do you know what I mean? It's been a long time coming, man. We should have done this a while ago. Do you know what I mean? But we're here.
But no worries, we'll do more videos on this, bro. 100%.
Definitely, man. We need to, man. It's a must. Thanks for having me as well.
Nah, thanks for coming, brother. Let's start off with Ben Whittaker. The news of him and Liam Cameron's contract situation. Now, Enzo, I don't know if you're up to date with the news, so I'm going to basically inform you right now.
Go on.
Today, Liam Cameron has come out saying that he basically said that BOXXER accidentally sent him a contract for a 12-round fight with Ben Whittaker, which he has signed, and now BOXXER and Whittaker are trying to change it to a 10-round fight, but Cameron is refusing to budge. So it looks like BOXXER, the promotional company of Ben Whittaker, made a huge mistake because it seemed Whittaker wanted a 10-round fight. And obviously Liam Cameron, rightfully so, is saying, no, let's keep it 12 rounds. What's your initial thoughts on that?
Hold on. How do you get that wrong? Because when you write up a contract, there's lawyers and that involved to come through it. So is it? I reckon I smell foul play here, man. Maybe Whittaker go cold feet in. He's like, nah. Just says a mistake. Let's change it. How do you make a mistake when the lawyers have gone through the contract before you send it off? Don't make no sense, bro.
I don't know, and it's true. Do you know? I didn't even think of it. Like my initial thoughts of that was, oh my god, BOXXER, they are fried right now. They like their contract dispute with Sky's about to run up as well, so they probably don't have a home to go for the next few years. The fighters, like the only fights they would have is Ben Whittaker, Adam Ziem, Chris Eubank Jr. Chris Eubank Jr. is a partnership, and they're not really, getting along with each other, to be honest. Sky Sports, all of that, so on and so forth, right? But the fact that this has happened, one of the few positives they have is Ben Whittaker, right? And now they've messed that up as well. And you know what? Taking your hypothesis on this is like, it doesn't make sense actually, because in the first fight, he gassed out between 3, 4, 5 rounds, didn't he? So it might make sense to go 10 rounds. But to be honest, there's no other way to say this, but it shows the cowardice of Ben Whittaker not willing to go 12 rounds when initially, did he fight 12 rounds against Liam Cameron in the first fight? I'm pretty sure it was 12 rounds or 10 or 12.
It was 10. It was 10.
Scheduled for 10. Fair enough then, fine. But look, if Liam Cameron is willing to fight 12 rounds, obviously Liam Cameron's a really good, fit fighter. I think he does triathlons. So he's extremely fit. So he's willing to do that. And also, Ben Whittaker's not a prospect anymore, right? He's not coming through the ranks. He's not someone that you give 6, 8, you know what I mean? Like those type of rounds, 10 rounders. Like he was speaking before the first Liam Cameron fight about trying to get a world title the next year or so, next 2 years. Hopefully catching Beterbiev or Bivol at the end of their careers, just to get a fight with them and the experience. They're not going to fight 10 rounds.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? They're not going to fight 10 rounds. So what makes you think like it's time for you to do 10 rounds again? It just shows, look, back yourself, man. Back yourself. Now, to me, it shows the lack of confidence in his knockout power. We know he's not a knockout master, I suppose, right?
No.
We know he's more of a techie, skilly boxer. And to me, it just shows the doubts of him stopping Liam Cameron. What do you think about that?
As soon as you said it, they send the wrong contract. I'm like, nah, that smells of foul play, because I think Whittaker is scared. Well, we should call him Whittaker. Do you know what I mean? It's not Whittaker, it's Whittaker, really. Do you know what I mean? Because that's just another 6 minutes, man. Do you know what I mean? You're scared to go another. Come on, bro. Run on a treadmill another half hour every day in the gym. Go for another 2 mile, 3 mile jog, innit? Like, just do a bit extra. Do you know? You see the thing about fighters, yeah? Like, one thing fighters, we've seen, I don't want to go back, but we've seen what happened to Dubois and Frank Warren and the miscommunication with the public, yeah? And now Dubois is suffering as a result of that. Ben Whittaker, he has to be careful with his public perception and his reputation and how the fans view him. moves like this, little shit, petty things like this will get the fans to turn on you. They already turned on you because they think you fake that injury. Now, little things, silly shit like this, fans are looking at you like, bro, what's wrong with you, man? Like, seriously, 6 minutes, you're going to cry and be about it. Come on, man. Like, be a man, you're a boxer. Look, go for an extra run. You can do 6 minutes. Okay. Okay, start a little bit slower then. Take the first 2 rounds off then. So you got to be more energy in the last 2, innit? Like, it don't make sense, man. I reckon they looked at Ben Whittaker is going to the promoter, whatever, Ben Shalom, whatever, is going, yo, I'm not doing 12 rounds, whatever. Because the contract, you read through, the lawyers check it, double check it. I don't believe that, bro. They got cold feet, man. The coach is like, you know what? My guy, you can't do 12. Let's just say we made a mistake. Because when was the contract sent?
I've no idea. I don't think he really confirmed it. I guess before the fight was announced, innit?
That's what I'm trying to say. They've had a few weeks now, innit? The fight was announced a couple. They've had time. That's what I'm trying to say. Why they're just clocking it now? You've had time to read over the contract, bro. Come on, it's nonsense, man.
See,
nonsense.
There's 2 outcomes. The only way your theory gets proved, is after, if Ben Whittaker doesn't try to leave Ben Shalom after this, that shows that you're right, in my opinion. Because if I'm Ben Whittaker, and let's just say it was a mistake here on BOXXER side, I'd be getting rid of BOXXER like that tomorrow. Like, I'll be trying my best to get out the contract. I'm pretty sure he probably ain't got a lot of fights because he's been with BOXXER for a while now. So I don't think they've renewed it recently. So he's got a few fights left, if 1 or 2 maybe. If I'm him, I'm trying to get out of those contracts. But you know, when you're talking about the public perception of Ben Whittaker, you're 100% right. Even when the launch announcement for the rematch, the press conference, he was so arrogant, smug, like basically, in my opinion, I think he showed smugness and arrogance, like eating pasta on the stage, saying that he didn't eat his hash browns on the night. That's why he drew. That's why he didn't get a good performance. All that stuff, like the arrogance, is very shameless, right? And the reason why he's showing that attitude, because deep down he's embarrassed, and he has to give a public perception of that. I don't care. To me, that showed insecurity of him showing that you don't care. Who eats pasta on stage while the media's out there in front of you trying to interview you and you're trying to conduct a professional press conference and you're showing that you don't care? To me, that shows insecurity and he's trying to show shamelessness. So that already made me kind of not take a big liking towards him. I rated Ben Whittaker before. You know, the showboat and all that he used to do, I used to be like, yeah, that's cool. Do your thing, man. That's fine. As long as you do up the levels. You do it from the beginning where you start your amateurs, whatever. Then you do your debut. Then you move up the rankings. Then you move up the rounds from like 4 to 6 to 8 to 10 to 12. You know, you do it during titles. Then at world title, if you show that showboat and arrogance, not to say don't be switched on, not to say that showboat 24/7 or like do it throughout the whole fight. No, I'm just saying you show that bravado, that arrogance, you know, that swagger, right? If you show that throughout your entire career, I'd rate you. But to me, he's a bully, and he didn't like the word when people class him as a bully. Someone from Sky said he like is bullying, right? And he got really angry at it. Yeah. And at the time, he was like, "No, it's just me to get myself going." Okay, but why did you not do that against Liam Cameron then? Do you know what I mean? Why did you not do it against Liam Cameron? Why do you not show that showboat, that arrogance, that bravado? Why? Because you was in a tough fight and your true colors came out. And I think in this rematch, I think he'll win it, but I think that there will be some PTSD involved there where Cameron's not going to be on the back foot. He's going to be on the front foot. He's going to be hunting Whittaker down. And Whittaker showing that he wants 10 rounds, to me, he's going to box his whole way. And he's going to box early and he's going to do a high punch output. Just to back.
But Liam Cameron's got a gas tank, man. That's why he wants 12 rounds, because he knows Ben Whittaker he'll start gassing around after the 6th. He'll slow down. You're gonna see the dramatic slowdown, and that's when Cameron takes over. That's why the Whittaker camp, they don't want 12 rounds. You know what I mean? They don't want 12 rounds. You know what I mean? But just going back to the contract situation as well, I just want to add this, Whittaker can't really blame the promoter, because what happens is when you send a draft a contract, you first draft the contract, you send it to the fighter, and the fighter's lawyers, Yeah, there's like a four-way thing. The promoter's lawyer, the fighter's lawyer. It's a four-way transaction type of thing, yeah? They'll send you the first draft. You read it with your lawyer. Okay, I'm not happy. You send it back. They send you a second draft. You read it with your lawyer. You're not happy. You send it back. Then they send you the final draft. You read it with your lawyer. Not you, the fighter. You and your lawyer. You read it together. Then you go, okay, bam. Guess who signs it, Joe?
The fighters, man.
The fighter. So hold on. You read it with your lawyer. It said 12 rounds. You signed it because you have to sign it. You're going to be involved in a fight. But according to the British Boxing Board of Control, you have to sign to fight. So you sign your rights to fight. So Ben Whittaker signed it, but he didn't read the part where it said 12 rounds.
Or he might have just done it. He might have just done it and changed his mind, like he said later, innit?
That's your fault, bro. Listen, if I'm Liam Cameron, Joe, I'm saying, you know what? Fine. We already signed. By the way, Liam Cameron don't have to do shit. You know, you signed everyone signed the contract, bro. Okay, don't worry. We'll do 12 rounds. Give you another 5 million on top.
That's my next question. That was literally my next question.
Okay.
Do you think Liam Cameron's gonna budge without?
Nah, he's not gonna budge without getting paid. They're gonna have to give him the bag, bro.
What's the reason?
He's gonna have to get a bag. What's Liam Cameron? It depends on what purse Liam Cameron got last time. How much did he get last time?
No idea. I don't think he probably got more. I don't think he got more than a mil. I don't think it's in the mils. Maybe it's in the.
Let's just say, yeah, okay, you got like 400K because that was real season, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Decent real season, bro. So you're not getting that turkey money. So let's say real season, you go 400K. If I'm him, I'll say give me 800 bags on top.
I reckon for this fight, I reckon they're gonna make like close to a mil.
Yeah, but Ben Whittaker is taking about 60% of that because he's the bigger name.
Exactly, but I do think he's probably closer. Liam Cameron's probably 500K to a mil, and I think Ben's making in the mils, isn't it? But
yeah, he's making the mils. Yeah.
If I'm Liam Cameron, give me 100 bags extra. That's
what I'm saying. I'll say go ask them for 800 bags and then negotiate down from there.
Yeah, work your way down. But I think like
start high and then work your way down. No. 100 bags per round for 2 rounds, so 200 bags. Seriously.
It's their fault.
Yeah, because listen, he's losing out on 2 rounds, so pay me 100 bags per round that I'm losing out on.
100. I'll be like, I want it out his purse as well. I want it his
purse. Yeah, he has to pay because the Ben Whittaker, he's gonna make money not only from the purse, but he's got sponsorships. He's got more sponsorships than Liam Cameron, isn't it? So he's making more money from that as well. So I'll try and eat into that. If I'm Liam Cameron's manager, I'll try and eat into that, like you said, into Ben Whittaker's purse as well.
And he's with Queensbury, Frank Warren's son, George Warren. These man don't like Ben Shalom. So you already know they're going to go on the front foot.
They're going to go hard.
They're going to play very hard ball because as a rival promotion like BOXXER and Queensbury, obviously Queensbury want BOXXER to do badly when it comes to their fight nights, right? So they're just going to take the mick and do whatever they can do to ruin their fight night. And if you don't want your fight night ruined, then they're going to play hardball and give a deal that is pretty unfair. It's probably going to be unreasonable, but they ain't got no choice now because this fight is on April 20th. A lot of boxing is happening in the
April 20th.
I think April 20th, I believe. Yeah.
So 2.5 weeks. Okay.
Like a lot of boxing is going on, but
yeah, we got Chisora this Saturday, innit? And Philip Hergovich.
We've got Joyce Hergovich this Saturday.
This Saturday, yeah. Sorry, not Chisora. Yeah, Joyce Hergovich this Saturday. Yeah, that's it.
But just to round up with the Whittaker Cameron talk, I'm just gonna ask for your final predictions.
I'm going Liam Cameron.
Really? Yeah. Do you reckon by stoppage this time, or do you go points?
Nah. Liam Cameron's just gonna outwork him. He's gonna win on points. He's just gonna outwork him. Whittaker will start off well. You know, your usual showboat in. He will be popping, whatever. He'll be moving around. I just feel like after the 4th round, Liam Cameron will take over. Liam Cameron's got great gas tank, and like you said, yeah, because of what happened the last fight, he's gonna take so much more confidence now because he knows. Listen, you hit me with your best shots. I took them, and when I stepped on it, you quit. So now I'm gonna step on it from the get-go. So completely different fight, man. So I'm going Liam Cameron, man.
I'm gonna go against you. I'm gonna go Ben Whittaker. I think we're gonna see a very different Ben Whittaker. I think we're gonna see a new model, a new version of Ben Whittaker. You know, a good. We forgot to mention Andy Lee has joined Ben Whittaker in the training camp. You know, Andy Lee's
And I like Andy Lee. That's my guy, man. Andy Lee. I like Andy Lee.
you know about Andy Lee, innit? With like Parker's with them, man.
Park, I know them. Yeah, I like Andy Lee. That's my guy,
So,
man.
Andy Lee, I think he's a great trainer. You know, he's got the Kronk mentality. I think Ben Whittaker needs some Kronk style in him. You know, good jab with a great right hand. We know he's fast. We know he can pick his shots well, but he can't land the killer blow, right? So with a Kronk style from Andy Lee and implementing on Ben Whittaker, we might see a devastating Ben Whittaker this time. Nonetheless, I don't think he will like destroy Liam Cameron. I think he will get rid of Liam Cameron out of there. But I do think he's going to outclass Liam Cameron. And do you know what? In terms of the qualities and the way these fighters have been in their amateur careers and so on, right? He should be able to outclass Liam Cameron. If he doesn't, it's just we just don't know. We just overestimate the Ben Whittaker that we thought he was, right?
By the way, obviously with my head, I'm going Liam Cameron, but with my heart, I want Ben Whittaker to win just because of the entertainment value of it. Do you know what I mean? If you look at the whole promotion marketability, I'd rather Ben Whittaker wins because I feel like for British boxing, he brings the entertainment value and he can be a future pay-per-view star. You know what I mean? We got people like AJ Fury going out. We need people like Ben Whittaker to be successful, man.
You know, that's a great point.
We need to talk about these guys. We need these guys selling out stadiums. We need people like him.
Bro, you took the thought out of my head. I was literally just about to say that for the sake of British boxing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's very saturated right now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So for us to talk about, for us to follow and get behind a fighter, although Ben Whittaker hasn't looked, his personality in and out the ring hasn't looked great since the Cameron controversy, right? The first fight. Hopefully he can fix it in this fight, and we can get behind him. All right, guys, that is the end of the video. Enzo, thank you for jumping on the channel, bro. Enzo, EMGM Sports, great watch, guys. The link will be in the description. Make sure you go over there, subscribe, check his videos out. Very entertaining, very great, and a close friend of mine on this boxing scene. So yeah, make sure you check out EMGM Sports.
See you soon, guys.
And peace out.
Peace.